The YouTube sensation, the kiss-tard's aggravation. He always stops and smells the flowers, too clean to take showers. At night he fights crime, a few coins short of a roll of dimes. A lunatic run amok, he is the illustrious Dr. FUKK.
SHMACKEMAGOB, everybody. Hey, it's another donated episode from the great Greg Symanski. I love Greg, man. I love his donations. They're always so cool. Now, he asked for something a little different, and Greg, I hope I get this right, buddy. I think I did, but if I didn't, correct me, because there will be a rematch to this, Greg told me. With whatever the outcome is of this, he's going to give me another batch to go against the winner of this one. So I don't know what albums he's going to ask for next time. But these are, I want to call this, because he said, look, this ain't a bracket thing like, you know, the Great Wayland came up with. It's kind of like a gang fight. That's what I'm going to call this. The gang fight of debut albums. Where he gave me 5 debut albums to go against another 5. Right? They're gonna go. It's gonna be a gang fight. It is different than the brackets. It's in the same realm, but Greg's a genius, man. He came up with something cool. So he gave me a list of these albums, debut albums, to fight each other in a gang fight and see who wins. All right. So the first guy on let's say the left gang is Rock'n'Rolla, the first Judas Priest album, versus on the right gang is Rainbow. Which one wins on this? You know, I do love Rock'n'Rolla, but Temple the King, man. That alone. But, you know, Self-Portrait. I can add Snake Charmer, Man of the Silver Mountain, Catch the Rainbow. I can keep going. You know, 20th Century Greensleeves. 16th Century Greensleeves, right? Alright, so Rainbow wins that one. And by the way, I'm doing a little bonus thing after this, where it's, I'm going to put all these debut albums in order of how much I like. Because all you're going to see now is who wins. Not, you know, who's in first place, second. Well, you'll see who's in first place, but not second and third and fourth. So I made my little list here to give a little added bonus at the end. So the next one on this gang is Iron Maiden's first album versus Motley Crue's first album, and bam! Maiden wins this. Definitely giving that one to Maiden. Alright, the next one. The first Deep Purple album, Shades of Deep Purple, versus Cinderella, the first Cinderella album. Now, I'm a way bigger fan of Deep Purple. Actually, this is the only Cinderella album I like. I like it so much that I would put it above the first Deep Purple album. But the first Deep Purple album is awesome, man. Like Mandrake Root, the hit Hush, and that Address. I love the version of Help from the Beatles, which is how John Lennon intended it to be. He wanted it to be a mellow song, and they kind of did it that way. Now, if Deep Purple knew that, I don't know. Maybe coincidental they did it that way. But, yeah, I love this. I love this album, but this album rocks, man. I mean, you talk about, man, do not judge this album by the cover. Because it rocks way more than that poofy hairdo album cover. Alright, the next contestant is Def Leppard, On Through the Night, versus the first Motorhead. Now, again, just like the last one, man, I would put Motorhead above Def Leppard. I could think of a million Motorhead albums I would put over this, but not this one. Though I do love it. And, you know, it's kind of like Judas Priest. They didn't really come into their own till the next one, Overkill. But, I mean, I love Vibrator and, of course, Ferociously Stoned, Iron Horse, White Line Fever, The Watcher, the song Motorhead. Great stuff. But I'm going to have to, on this rare instant, I'm going to have to put this amazing, I think amazing album. Band don't like it. A lot of people don't like it. There's a lot of people who like Hysteria more than this. That's their opinion. But I love it. It's new wave of British heavy metal. It doesn't sound like any Def Leppard album after. Great album. Even though I prefer High and Dry, this is a close second. So yeah, I'm giving that one to Def Leppard. Alright, the next one is, well, the last one. Damn, Greg, I hope I'm doing this right, buddy. If not, Greg will correct me, and then the next battle that he has for me, I'll do it right. He'll explain it to me. The first Wasp, and this is the toughest battle yet. The first Wasp versus the first Sabbath. That's really, really hard. And I thought about it, and God, I mean, this album's so good, but man, this is a game changer, man. The NIB, The Warning, great cover, Wicked World, the song Black Sabbath, The Wizard. Alright, so now one album's going to go against all these, I guess. I don't know. Am I doing that part right, Greg? I'm not sure. Out of all these, what would be my favorite out of all these debut albums? The winner. The first Iron Maiden album. Love it. Love the production. Many people don't. I think it's awesome, raw, and it's my favorite. I think, yeah, let me overlook here. Yeah, Wasp, anything else? And Cinderella. Wasp, Cinderella, and Maiden are my favorite albums from those bands. Their debut albums. But this one wins. The Gang Fight. Now, I'm going to give you my list of my favorite, well, my least favorite to my favorite out of all these debut albums. At number 10, I would say it's Deep Purple, Shades of Deep Purple. Number 9, Judas Priest with Rock'n'Rolla. Number 8, Motley Crue with Too Fast for Love. Number 7, Cinderella with Night Songs. Number 6, Motorhead with the debut album. Number 5, Rainbow, Ritchie Blackmore's Rainbow. Number 4, Def Leppard On Through the Night. Number 3, the first Sabbath album. Number 2, Black Sabbath. And number 1, as you all know, is Iron Maiden. So Greg, did I do it right, man? Let me know, brah. And whenever you're ready, throw me the next batch of albums to go against the first Maiden. And let's see who wins that contest. I did tell Greg, you know, if this is all going to be debut albums, do not add the first the first Van Halen album, because the Gang Fight's over. To me, that is the greatest debut album of all time. And I would also say Boston is a close second, so don't add Boston unless you want this Gang Fight to end, because Boston and Van Halen, to me, are the greatest debut albums. So, Greg, you rule, dude. Thank you so much for the donation. And if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel if you have not. So, stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath and smack 'em a gob. I'm not going to say it.